I am Dr. M. Tamilchelvi, working as Associate Professor of Zoology in VV Vaneperumal College for Women, Virudhunagar. Let us see the outline classification of animals. Biology is an important branch in the field of science. It includes two branches, they are botany and the zoology. Botany deals with the study of plants and the zoology it deals with the study of animals. What are animals? Animals are organisms. They feed on other animals. They move from place to place and they have the sense organs. On the earth, millions and millions of animals are inhabiting in a variety of ecosystem, freshwater ecosystem, marine ecosystem and estuary or etc. So these animals are having a common characteristic features as well as the peculiar characteristic features. Based on these characteristic features, these animals are classified by the various zoologists as well as the animalists. All the animals are placed in the large group called Animalia. They are divided into two groups mainly based on the cellularity. First one, the subkingdom Protista. All the microscopic and unicellular or organism placed in the Protista. And the second group, all the multicellular organisms are placed in the subkingdom Metazoa. What is meant by unicellular? Here, the organism is considered, that means a cell is an organism. All the activities, say for example, the reproduction, excretion, respiration, etc. carried out by the single cell. Example, amoeba is an unicellular organism. All the multicellular, here in an organism, all the cells are aggregated together to form a tissue or the organ. They are concerned for doing a specific function. So for example, a particular group of cells are aggregated together to form the gonad. It is concerned for the reproduction. A particular group of cells are arranged together to form the lungs. It is used for the respiration. Again, the Metazoa is classified into three branches mainly based on the tissues. So Mesozoan, they are classified into three branches. They are Mesozoa, Parazoa and the Eumetazoa. The Mesozoa, which includes the characteristic, these organisms are having the characteristic features in between the Protozoa and the Metazoa. Such a kind of animals are placed in the Mesozoa. Here the cells are differentiated into somatic cells as well as the reproductive cells. Parazoa, sponges are placed in the branch Parazoa. Here these organisms do not having a definite organ. The cells are aggregated but with defined, not defined tissues. And the Eumetazoa, all the they are the true organism. Here they shows the organ grade of organization. That means they carry out the particular cells. Certain organs are doing specific function. Next one, the Eumetazoa are divided into two grades, namely radiata and the bilateria based on the symmetry. What is symmetry? Symmetry is nothing but it is defined as the suppose if you cut an animals in a specific plant, all the parts are arranged on the central axis or it has a definite pattern. So the radiata, what is meant by radiata? Here the certain animals, say for example, coelentrates showing the radial symmetry. Here if you cut these animals, so around the central axis, all the parts are around the central axis. Such animals are placed in radiata. Next one, certain groups of animals, if you cut, say for example, if you cut the animals into two, it gives two equal halves. Such animals are placed under the bilateria. So the bilateria again divides into three divisions. What are they? Acoelomata, pseudocoelomata and the coelomata. So these animals are classified into three mainly based on the presence of the coelom. What is coelom? Coelom, it is nothing but this is the cavity. The cavity which lies in between the body wall and the alimentary canal. So mainly based on this, they are classified into three: acoelomata, pseudocoelomata and the coelomata. Acoelomata, here there is no coelom. Say for example the platyhelminthes. Pseudocoelomata, here this organism having the false coelom. Say for example here the Ascalminthus. Coelomata, all the animal from the Annelida up to the Chordata are placed under the coelomata. They have the true coelom. That means the cavity is lined with the epithelium. Next one, mainly based on the certain characteristic features. Already I told you the peculiar characteristic features as well as the general characteristic features. They are classified into three. Mainly the animals are classified into three invertebrates. First one invertebrates, second one vertebrates, and the third one is the prokaryotes. What are invertebrates? The organisms, those are not having the backbone. These animals are placed under invertebrates. What are vertebrates? The organism, those are having the backbones, are placed under the vertebrates. Certain animal, they are having the characteristic features in between the invertebrates and the vertebrates. That means they are showing the primitive characteristic features as well as the advanced characteristic features. These animals are placed under the prokaryotes. So I hope this slide will help you to classify this animal. Thank you.